The 17th Amendment by Trevor Briggs. Just like the President and our mayors and governors, we elect our senators to represent us in the United States Senate. There are 2 senators for every state for a total of 100. The system is to make sure that every state has an equal amount of representatives in this important lawmaking body. The legislature of every state used to elect the state senators, and the people would elect the congressmen that serve in the House of Representatives. This system was completely unfair, so in 1912 the 17th Amendment was proposed that the people would vote for their senators. Prior to the 17th Amendment, the Senate was known as the Millionaires' Club. This was because the path to get into the Senate was through the state legislature, and since the state legislatures, like other political institutions, were known for being corrupt at that time, the path to the Senate quickly became who could buy their way in. Getting the amendment passed was a hard thing because the Constitution required that 2/3 of each house vote for the bill. Would senators logically want to change the very process by which they became a senator? Several senators objected to this change, resulting in its failure to pass several times. Ultimately, it was the state legislature who voluntarily gave up their power to elect senators, which allowed the movement to gain passage. The amendment finally gained enough votes and was ratified in 1913. Tracy v. Pennsylvania. John Hines III, a Pennsylvania senator, died on April 4, 1991. According to the 17th Amendment, state legislatures have the authority to allow the governor to fill a temporary vacant seat until a replacement can be elected by the people through a special election. According to Pennsylvania law, a primary election did not need to be held, as the Democratic and Republican parties were allowed to select their own candidates to run for the Senate seat. A potential senatorial candidate challenged the law, claiming that his right to vote for candidates has been violated. The case was heard on June 10, 1991, and the judge dismissed Tracy's motions. However, the court ruled that the statute was unconstitutional as it violated the 17th and 14th Amendment. The case then went to the Court of Appeals. The appeals court reversed the lower court's ruling, stating that the 17th Amendment did not require special elections to be held in order to fill a vacant Senate seat. It also ruled that the amendment gave state legislatures broad discretion concerning how to hold the election. Therefore, the Constitution had not been violated. Before the 17th Amendment, the senators were chosen by A. the people, B. the president, C. the legislature, D. the governor.